Hi, I'm Sarah with OCTA, and this is your Transportation in 2. We've successfully completed our first Southern California Transit Forum, bringing together top transportation officials from our region and local transit advocates. Identifying the problem was the easy part. We can all agree that we're facing challenging financial times. But with the help of OCTA, local elected officials, the California Transit Association, our Teamsters Local 952, and more importantly, the participation from you, our transit riders, we are figuring out how to ensure that public transportation will remain a viable service for the millions of working people that depend on it.
I have fought to ensure that Orange County receives its fair share of federal funding. And of course, as many of you know, transportation has always been one of my top priorities. But of course, more needs to be done to ensure diminishing revenues and lost jobs and cuts to our bus schedules, the environmental issues involved, and other challenges. These all need to be addressed as we move forward.
Think of what you're saying. You can get it wrong and still you think that it's alright. Think of what I'm saying. We can work it out and get it straight or say goodnight. We can work it out. We can work it out.
We hope that we begin to get some solutions addressed. We also hope that at least we begin the dialogue with those who are decision makers in Washington and Sacramento about the importance of meeting their commitments to California.
We're here today to give the bus rider perspective, the transit user perspective on the fiscal crisis that we're facing. The bus riders have already had 12% of our service cut. It's very hard. We have another 8% coming in 1 month, and we hear that we may have to undergo the full 30% of cuts. It's absolutely devastating.
What can we as citizens do to help protect transit for our future?
So what you have to do is be involved, go to the hearings, talk about it, and say this is our money and this is how we want it spent.
We're getting some new ideas and hopefully building some consensus on how to fund transit. I think we need to work on a nonpartisan basis to build a consensus to effectuate change, political change.
Voters don't like taxes, believe it or not. But when they do pay taxes, they want to make sure they get spent right.
Metropolitan areas are made or broken by the success or lack thereof of a transportation system.
We need public participation, and to ensure that, our transit forum was streamed live over the internet, and we have this live Twitter feed so that users could post their comments and ask questions to our speakers throughout the day. The Southern California Transit Forum was not a one-day event, so please send us your comments and your feedback so that we can continue an open dialogue in hopes to find a solution to the current transit funding crisis.
We can work it out.